was a nightmare, man. I couldn't believe it. So every day was just the nicest day I've ever had. He's actually ruined the experience of making movies with anyone else because this one was so much fun.
It's true. It's true.
People warned me. They told me too. They were like, listen, you're going to go work with Clooney. You're going to have a good time. You better enjoy it.
We had a great time, yeah.
Yeah, excruciating, actually. Rowing is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Not only was it me learning how to row, it was 8 other guys too. I'm rereading the book now and I realize how special the experience was. What we achieved, we set out the target of reaching 46 strokes per minute at the beginning of our training, and which we did for 5 months, which went up and down and round, and you know, that target seemed elusive and it felt like we were never going to get there, and the closer we got to finishing the film, the further it felt. And then the second last day of shooting, we did the Berlin race, the final, and we got to 46, and there was this euphoria in the boat and also this shock because we actually achieved the thing we wanted to achieve. And what that brings is this bond that is created between us boys in the boat that I'll have forever. And they talk about that in the book, and I really felt like I understood it. You know, I felt like, oh yeah, teamwork and being part of a team and making friends. But we have something that I've never really had before, and I'm very blessed for that.
Man, yeah, it feels pretty old school Hollywood, very big and romantic, and yeah, and I think that's why victory feels so good. It's when we're doing it for someone or something, and the fact that they have this really special bond, it's just another reason to go win. And yeah, I think it's a beautiful love story, and it's based on a true love story of these 2 people who met in a really dark time in history when they were just kids, and they were both going through struggles on their own in their personal lives, and they come together and build something really beautiful, and they build this foundation of trust, and we get to just watch them grow. But yeah, I love that scene.
Yeah, that day was wild because that was like the beginning of our COVID outbreak, and it was right at the beginning of the shoot, and I think we shot one part of that kiss one day, and then we had to go back, you remember, to finish the kiss.
Yeah.
So we had like a 3-week break between the wide and the close-up. I love that because it's leaning into the idea of that old school Hollywood nostalgia that we don't see anymore, and that was a clear intention from George. It's how he designed it and how Martin shot it and Alexander scored it. Yeah, I loved it.
I say no bad days. I mean, I don't know. Maybe when some people got COVID, but I don't know. Even then, spirits were high. But I think best day was probably I got to be in the boat, for one day of shooting, and it was really fun being on the water and getting to sort of experience just a little bit what all the other guys are doing every day.
By the way, that experience that Hadley's talking about is at 12:30 at night with the storm coming in, wind coming up, and light rain as we try and be super romantic with each other. And George on a speedboat drifting away and coming close, and the camera going off into the darkness, and we didn't really know what was going on for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Until he came back into view. Like, oh yeah, hey. He was like, we're going to the tank. We can't shoot on this.